This week, Parashat Mishpatim, Torah talks about Jewish slave. Very interesting point. Torah, when talks about Jewish slave, Torah says, "Im begapo yavo begapo yetze." If this Jewish slave comes to the master, begapo. What does begapo mean? Kollel says begapo means bilchodohi. If he comes by himself, he's not married, he's a single person. Begapo yetze. He should go out also, just a single person. The master is not allowed to marry him off. Now, the question is, what does really begapo mean? Rashi says, gapo means is clothing. Interesting. Torah is defining a person is single and is calling him that he comes with his clothing. Rashi says, "Lashon gapo beganfo, shlo ba'ila kemot shehu yachidi betoch levusho bekanaf begdo." In other words, single person comes through his clothing. Unbelievable point. Torah is describing what's marriage. Marriage is somebody who is single, he's in his clothing. And he's surrounded through his clothing. He's not open to anything else. He's just by himself. His word, it starts with himself and ends up with himself. The clothing is his life. He's betoch levusho, like Rashi says. Now, we have a minhag by chuppah, we use a talit. What's talit? Talit is a garment. Garment is the most personal thing that a person has. You are ready to share your car with somebody else. You are ready to share everything. But when it comes to begodim, to garment, it's very personal. A person doesn't want to share with. Now, the chuppah of Kahal starts with sharing a talit together to understand that our personal life becomes one. That the oneness is a marriage in Kahal Israel. That feeling oneness, being one. For Torah is telling us all marriage is a person has to come out from his shell, comes out from his clothing and relate to his wife. There is nothing personal. We are all one together. A lot of times in families, in couples, they say that we got nothing to tell to each other. There is nothing. And a lot of times people think when you want to talk to your wife, you have to be a station of news. But Torah is telling us no. Do you know what's the point of marriage? It's sharing yourself, sharing your experiences, sharing what you are doing during the day, sharing what you are. When you love somebody, you like somebody, you like to share yourself with. And this type of communication, this type of sharing brings a strong bond between husband and wife. Therefore, Torah is telling us a single person is surrounding with his clothing and is locked up, is in a box by himself. He cannot be a good husband, he cannot be a good father, he cannot be nobody. He's bil chodoi, bigapo. Somebody who is married, he comes out from his clothing, his shirts, his life, his experiences, his money, his wealth, everything is sharing. That is the right marriage in Torah, and that's the point that Torah is telling us. A single person is begodim, and that's why our minhag is to have talit by chuppah.